Thank you guys for being here. I'm going to read a poem called Lullaby. It's the opening poem to a book manuscript that I just finished up. And it's a poem about kind of the strange contradiction of living in the midst of anthropogenic climate change while also giving birth to and raising young children. So it's called Lullaby, and it's dedicated to my son Wendell. Algae pushes north and further north. The plankton follows, and with it, a biome of multifarious sea creatures, microbes, mollusks, charismatic megafauna. All of them now breed at higher latitude, which means the things that bred at that higher latitude now breed elsewhere, and elsewhere eat. I linger at the end, the edge of it. I tread the precipice of the abyss. It is Friday, early, and my son is newly born. In the dark, he coos and grunts. The slowing stream of morning news murmurs in his ear. It cradles him in sound, like some object of history. Outside, berry brambles glisten in an almost absent wind, here and there starting up to toss pollen from a node. The starlings, always starlings, tighten like fists along a strand of telephone wire. My son, he's sucking on my finger. He's looking up at me with two bulbous, slate-gray eyes that hardly let me scrawl these words. I think of the beluga whale stitched on his shirt, the fishy taste of the milk it feeds its own young, born in warmer waters, which push them towards the pole. Here, sun pummels the windows and the exposed planks of the house, summons tiny seedlings from the mud. It desiccates the herbs left hanging on the porch. My son writhes in my arm, a single muscle almost, slacking and contracting as he throws another whale. The end, it's moving toward us, his future set in an unreadable script. Through glass, I watch starlings shuffle and drift, displace grubworms from the dirt. My neighbor shaves a bristlecone pine toppled in the morning heat. He drops the limbs in piles and soaks the wood in flame. Somewhere in the distance, plankton colonies dissolve. It's going to teach me not to write long poems anymore. Whales go with them. The oak trees burn in Spain. My son rolls his eyes over curtains and patterned sheets, gazes at the azure light of the TV. At his lips, a milky bubble. He bobs his tiny head. He dozes to the changeless whir of the machine, gogging, I presume, at its slow and secret ministry.